Oh, what? No way. It's my day off. Fine, I'll be there.
That's right, today for your viewing pleasure, we have the next in what is hopefully a long line of never-ending Junkion variants. Scrapheap. Look at him. Thinks he's so tough with his Unicron abs, rocking his yellow tank top. Who's he think he is, Arnold?
It's gonna be very hard to beat. Very hard.
Any one of these that they want to do, any variation that they want to chuck together, I'll get, because as we all know,
it's not hard to knock them down. It's getting them to stay down that's the trick.
No, I was going to say there's lots of them. Lots of faceless, nameless Junkions to pretend are a necessary part of the studio series.
So we have it, that way we have it. Is that way you have it?
So I gotta say, deco-wise, he is looking a little plain, but it's not like he got a whole heap of screen time, right? It's a little too much yellow for my taste and not enough of that beautiful earthy red. And also with this one I've noticed that you actually lose a lot of the detail of his face. Like, if it's not for studio lighting, picking up all the shine of that high gloss faceplate, you really can't even see his mouth. Same as like a lot of the edge from that helmet is lost too. You can see on mine, it's already been chipped just the tiniest little bit. Luckily, he's supposed to look like junk. Articulation wise, he moves exactly like you'd expect him to, the way the previous two Junkion offerings have moved as well. If you want to get into the nitty gritty of it, I'll chuck up my Retgar video because I was so blown away by that mold at that time that I went through it, you know, in detail. Got right into the minutiae of it all. What I'm actually going to do with this guy is jump right ahead to comparison time because I think that's actually where he's the most interesting. If we go ahead and slide in Retgar and JUNKION alongside him here, it actually gives you a little taste of how many new parts he actually has. JUNKION and Retgar were wearing entirely the same pair of pants, but Scrapheap is only wearing the same undies and saddlebags. His legs are completely new, his arms are entirely new, his chest is new, his head is new. Also, their slippers are the same, but the feet that slide into those slippery slippers are actually different. Even his gas tank is new, because it doesn't have the same sculpted pieces as the other two. He's also, believe it or not, a little bit taller than his brethren. He potentially has the same handlebar earrings as JUNKION, but just turned the other way around. I can't quite tell if they're different pieces or not. Galvatron had the sweeps, Retgar has the heaps. Junk and scrap. Accessory wise, as well as his wheels, he also has this nifty little gun. It's giving me like some real, you know, Han shot first energy. And you know, the packaging and instructions say to have the wheels up here because that's where the spikes are, but if you don't like it, he does still have the ability to chuck them down on his legs. So what's also interesting is where, you know, Retgar and JUNKION followed pretty well the exact same transformation sequence, Scrapheap is bringing something a little bit different to the table. Wheels off. Separate, fold out, flip out, double flip, stretch out, ears back, chest up, hinge in and down, then poke it through, it'll tab in. Unfold, arms forward, hands away. If all this is clear, arms will swivel down and tab in. Take a wheel, stick a wheel. Then twist the legs around, fold the toes down, back bend them, legs will also tab in there. And then these toe pieces are gonna tab on there. He's then also got cool little kickstands.
Heck, is the bike okay?
You know what? I actually like this bike quite a bit more than I expected to. The front of it does have a really cool alien quality. Like it's sucking up dirt as it goes or something. And if you roll it with the stands down, he stays upright. Nice. And of course, what kind of Junkion would he be if he couldn't be saddled up and rode? That sounds weird. By another Junkion. Look, weird it may be, but it's what they do. And look, the scaling's not amazing when you make them ride each other. Ugh. But it can be done. I don't know about all y'all, but scaling for me is always like, you know, one of the clinchers, the deal breakers for figures. And whilst that's not perfect, at least they can do that thing that they did on TV.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
And just by way of a bike comparison, here he is with his other heap, junk. The junk to his scrap. I think they're like, you know, they were working off great designs in the first place, but they have done a really good job of carrying through enough unifying elements that you know that these bikes are from the same place. You can feel more effort has gone into this than you would ever expect them to bother putting into this. There are other characters where, you know, the scaling for bike mode does work a little bit better. Wolverines! Ride! I mean, come on. It's a little goofy, but if nothing else, it's a lot of fun. I definitely would have killed for this as a play pattern when I was a kid. Whee! Alright, so that's pretty much it, right? We've taken the wooden nickels, we've put all our eggs in one basket, and now I'm off to stick my head in the microwave to give myself a tan. Right, this is a cool figure, and it's really cool to me that they put in the time and effort to actually make him, you know, different. It would have been really easy just to have a different chest piece and a different head, color out some of the bits differently, and call it a day. You've got to appreciate the attention to detail, right? I mean, if you're only going to get one, I'd get Retgar. If you're going to get two, well, I'd get JUNKION. But there's a good chance that if you're the sort of person who's watching this video, you're already pretty locked in and you're definitely going to get 3. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Every time you do, I appreciate it. And what are we thinking? Hit me up in the comments below. Let's get nerdy with it. I want to know. I want to know what y'all thinking about this guy. And I guess there's only one place left to go. And that is the highway to the danger zone.
Ain't no door back there, it's a toilet.